let the calls sound full!
These soldiers look barely old enough to be away from their mothers. They are not prepared for the evil that seeks to consume this keep.
Few are, without years of training and study.
I couldn't agree with you more. That's why it's a good thing you're here.
I can't defend this whole place by myself.
Oh, I don't know about that. My visions are filled with demons dying violently at your hands. Let's just say there is a lot of blood. There is a disgusting, slobbering, fat-oozing demon in your future. But there is always time for romance. You really should find someone.
I don't think this is the time or place to talk about this.
Trust me, you'll appreciate having a loved one to come home to when you're done saving the world. I see a foul darkness gathering around us. The forces of hell will soon overwhelm Leah.
Does the Soulstone shatter? Do the Demon Lords break free?
No. You help Leah contain the energy within the stone, but the cost to her is high. You should give some thought to taking time for yourself, Cheldo. You can save the world tomorrow. Stay with us tonight. I'll buy drinks. We'll dance.
And how will drunken dancing help when I'm faced with some monster intent on devouring me?
I knew you'd say that. I really did. The Black Soulstone. Holding 6 prime evils in one container. That seems like a bad idea to me.
The sooner we defeat Asmodan and destroy it, the better.
It's a miracle Leah wasn't corrupted by the dark energies within it, don't you think? "10 days ago, I had an extremely powerful vision of a dark future. Horrible, horrible things will happen to you before this is all over, but you will prevail.
Would you care to share any details of these horrible, horrible things?
I would never burden you with the knowledge of things you can't change. You need to be happy. Enjoy yourself while you can."
You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Of course, Cheldo.
What's the point of seeing the future if you don't stop bad things from happening, Myriam?
That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home.
So you just let Leah die?
I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now, you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Cheldo. You will soon free Adria and bring her hope back to the high heavens, sending despair to a well-deserved death.
It is reassuring that you have such faith in me.
I left my people and everyone I loved to help you on your journey. I have no doubt you will succeed. You need to have more faith in yourself. So, now you know. The Nephilim are not in the Scroll of Fate. Heard it from Fate himself. You can write your own destiny.
Write my own destiny, huh? Then how is it you are able to see my future?
Perhaps I have my own Nephilim powers, eh? That, and you are quite predictable. Your task will soon be done. The angels will then have no choice but to value mortals, thanks to you.
You may be right.
Of course I'm right. Look who you're talking to. Have I ever steered you wrong?
No, but you don't always tell me everything I need to know.
All for your own good, Cheldo. All for your own good.
What can you tell me about Urzael?
Well, he seems to have an affinity for fire. I'd watch out for that if I were you.
I guessed as much. Can you tell me anything useful?
Urzael was sent to find Malthael by our friend Tyrael. He blames himself for what Urzael has become. What else can I tell you? I had a vision of death blanketing our world. So I left my people, my family, to come help you.
Leaving your family based simply on a vision must have been a very difficult thing to do.
Nonsense. We Vecin often receive visions telling us when it is time to find a new family. I've had many in my life. I still love and miss each and every one of them. Except for Jonah. I never really liked that one. Cheldo, I know how to find Malthael, but you will not like what I have to tell you.
I rarely do.
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael. She waits for you in the Blood Marsh, and you know her well. Adria.
Adria. At last. You are a fascinating person. I'm curious about your life.
Oh, I could tell you stories. I actually knew Hadrig when he and his soon-to-be wife traveled with the Vecin. She was beautiful. She had mystical powers of her own. I taught her a thing or two. Eventually, they were married. It was then that I had a horrific vision of what would befall them. We were friends, but there was nothing I could do. So, I shared my wine. We laughed. We danced. I wanted them to be happy for as long as possible before. She never spoke to me about it, but I think she knew. Adria is not as you remember her. She is channeling blood magic to prepare herself to retrieve the Black Soulstone.
What exactly does that mean?
Some things cannot be explained. You must see them for yourself.
Why do I even talk to you at all?
You have no sense of adventure. See? Aren't you happy I didn't tell you beforehand that Adria would turn into a hideous monster?
And that would make me happy. Why, exactly?
You're so much more effective when you're stewing in blind rage, thirsting for revenge. We wouldn't want you to peak too early. Petty details would have just served to distract you. So, now it's on to Pandemonium? You'll see a world only a few humans have laid eyes on before.
I've already seen the high heavens. I wasn't impressed.
Ah, the beauty of life is lost on you, isn't it? Imperius will soon need your help, but he will hate you for it.
I don't think it's possible for him to hate me more than he already does.
Ah, you'd be surprised.